I would start by simply asking yourself, who's guiding me? Who's not just supervising me or telling me the content, but who's really helping me make decisions in my life? The first thing you're probably wondering is, why should I take Don Goldman's advice about finding the right mentor for me? Well, to be honest, I do have years of experience in mentoring students and fellows and junior faculty, and I've made a ton of mistakes along the way from which I've learned. I try and apply quality improvement to learning in real time. I've been very lucky. I've had really great mentors, including mentors in the more senior part of my career when I probably needed them more than I thought. So here's a few tips. First of all, find a mentor who really is right for you. And this is actually really important. That's not necessarily the person who knows the content that you're interested in or is supervising you directly. In fact, that can create a conflict of interest for that person, and it can be distracting from helping you with your total life journey. Ask your mentor to help you get on an editorial board or a committee or someplace where you can make external relationships, get external credibility, and build your experience in your resume. So there are a lot of quality journals, or maybe some of you are nurses and they're important nursing journals, or whatever. It's really important to have your mentor help you understand where are the opportunities that will increase your personal job satisfaction, but more importantly, your influence and credibility. Encourage your mentor to create other kinds of opportunities for you, so that when the time comes, your mentor will say, well, I created an opportunity for you to serve on this committee or to give a talk, and I remember that, and I can vouch for the fact that you did a good job. That kind of personal advice and those opportunities become really important and essentially help your mentor write letters of recommendation for you or recommendations for a job or whatever. The mentor needs to prepare the opportunities for you, and you need to enable the mentor to be able to vouch for you when the time comes. Begin to mentor early. You can practice being a mentor. Now, when you take your first young person on in a mentor role, you may feel, what am I doing mentoring? I'm getting mentoring myself. I'm junior. I'm not ready for this. Well, be a co-mentor. Work at somebody's side who's more senior and more experienced. The way you'll just learn so much better when you're trying to help someone else as opposed to being on the mentee end of things. So I really encourage that. Actually, if you're putting together a CV for academic purposes, people you've trained are an important aspect of that, and people look at it very, very carefully. Who did this person mentor, and where are they now? So do that as soon as you feel comfortable. Now, here's some last thoughts. We've been talking about how to have a mentor help you, how to find a mentor. And I should say, by the way, I don't think I've emphasized this enough, there is chemistry here. So I've had mentoring relationships where the mentee and I clearly don't have chemistry. We can try and build that, we can try and overcome it, but just put your cards on the table. If it doesn't feel right, walk away. It's not the only mentor out there. So be careful about that. Don't force it, and if it's not going well, make a change. So here we are, we have a mentor, you're the mentee. I've been thinking a lot about what a mentor should do for you. You have obligations as well. When your mentor recommends something to you, like, why don't you call John Snow, a great epidemiologist who knows a whole lot about cholera, don't sit there and say, well, you know, I'm busy, and put it in the back of your mind, or not write it down. Write it down. First of all, I feel really validated when a mentee writes down the advice I'm giving. Write it down, act on it, report back to your mentor. That's a responsibility. If you're not going to call the person, say, I'm not interested in cholera, John Snow is a lousy epidemiologist, that's great advice, I'm not going to take it. But really, the burden is on you to follow through. Take time to reflect. The one thing that mentors sometimes forget to do is to tell the mentee, go back and think about this. You have a responsibility to reflect on what's been put in front of you, and not to get in the habit of saying, the mentor told me to do this, and I'm going to put one foot in front of the other until I get to my goal. So you need to reflect on where you stand, how it feels to you, and feed that back to the mentor. And finally, be generous. When people turn to you for help, remember you had a mentor. Be generous to them, no matter how busy you are. I've never turned down a heartfelt request from somebody to be a mentor. And be generous to your mentor. The mentor has put a lot of his or her own heart and soul into the relationship, taken a lot of time. Talk it up. Tell other people, you know, it's really great that Don or Mike or whoever it is mentored me. I got so much out of that. You'll feel better. It'll be this feeling I've given back, and the mentor will be grateful as well.